Uh-oh, having technical difficulties. It's Dan, live on Facebook. It's a very, very rainy, stormy day here in beautiful, beautiful Oak Lawn, Illinois. In fact, I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm not positive if you can't, because I'm in a room with these skylights, and the rain is actually making quite a bit of noise. So if you can't hear me, let me know. I'll try to do this another way. But anyhow, here we are. I want to talk to you about something. Sometimes in life, this is life. It's the nature of life. Sometimes we've created a mess in our lives. This happens. It's happened to everybody. We've created a mess of some kind or another, and this mess involves now some very difficult consequences. And sometimes, this may not always be the case, but sometimes it's the nature of the mess that we are not going to be able to avoid the consequences. We're not going to be able to sweep away the consequences. We're not going to be able to get rid of the consequences. We're going to have to face them and deal with whatever the consequences are. It's going to be unpleasant, but that's what we're going to have to do. So, what do we do in those kind of cases? There's more than one answer to that question, but let me give you at least part of the answer. Part of it has to do with our mindset. We are now going to have to figure out a way, some kind of a way to move forward in spite of the mess, in spite of these difficult consequences. And the point I'm getting at, again, is we have to understand that, yes, there is a way forward. In other words, don't give up. Part of it is don't quit, don't give up. Even in the midst of the difficult circumstances, there's still a way forward. And I know, even though I don't know your circumstances, I know there's some kind of a way forward for you, because for thousands of years, literally thousands of years, people all over the world, millions of people all over the world have dealt with circumstances that are more difficult than whatever it is you're facing, and they've been able to move forward. They have. Now hold on. I realize there may be some people watching this right now who are dealing with incredibly difficult, frustrating, tremendously challenging circumstances. It would make any of us break down and cry. I know that. I'm not suggesting this is easy. I'm not talking about easy. I'm talking about possible. And I am saying there are people who've had it worse. Oh, yes, there are. Worse circumstances than you have had, and they figured out some kind of a way to move forward and continued on. They figured out something, and you can too. With God's help, you can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, I saw a video one time of a guy with no arms, and he played the guitar. Played pretty well. With his feet. Played the guitar. No kidding. So I know there's some way for you to deal with your situation. I read about men who were war prisoners one time, and they were kept literally in dungeons. In literal dungeons. They were separated from each other. They were forbidden to communicate with each other. They had guards watching them all the time, and yet they figured out a way to communicate with each other through these secret communicating with these tapping sounds. In fact, they figured out a way to communicate like pretty lengthy passages of Scripture with each other through these sounds. Again, there's some way. If they could do that, there's some way for you with your situation to move forward. There's a possibility. Hey, Beethoven composed his 9th symphony when he was deaf. Yeah, no kidding. Deaf! Not he wrote a little melody line when he composed a symphony and he was deaf. Again, the point is, there's a way. There is some way for you to move forward with your situation. Here's the thing, again, mindset, what you're thinking. Do not allow yourself to believe that there's no way forward. Don't do that. The situation is impossible. Forget it. It's impossible. The only thing to do now is just give up. Don't believe that. That's not true. There is some kind of a way forward. There's something that can be, I don't know what it is, but there's something, I guarantee you, that can be done. Figure out with God's help what that is, and then you don't have to do it all. Put one foot in front. Take whatever the first little step might be. Put one foot in front of the other and begin to move forward. Hey, I'm going to talk further about this. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Tomorrow, Sunday, October, the 15th at First Church of God. Come on out and join us. If you're somewhere in the Chicago area, Come on out and join us. First Church of God, 4600 West 111th Street. Beautiful, beautiful Oak Lawn, Illinois. Service times are 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. If you come, you'll be blessed. Again, we're going to talk a little bit more about what we do when we got a messy situation on our hands. Come and join us. You'll be blessed.